Nong-O versus Takeru. Some sparring footage has emerged. What a treat. So let's have a look at it. I've edited it to crop a widescreen view as it was in portrait mode previously. Let's have a look at what goes down here. I'm not sure what gym this is, so if anyone knows in the comments. I think that's Superstar in the background. Takeru had been doing a little bit of training with him. Yes, this is a nice pace to start off with. I think Takeru fights around 60 kilogram and Nong-O is currently fighting at 66 in the one championship hydration, however that works. They're starting off nice and friendly here. Nong-O letting off some kicks, Takeru tapping with the hands. I also like how Takeru is wearing jewellery. He's blinged up, he's got a chain on. And he's got earrings as well. Wow, what a gangster. He just looks like a Japanese pop star, doesn't he? Like a very boyish face. But he's getting pinged a little bit there with the jab by Nong-O. Oh, lovely little fast hands into the body shots by Takeru. Very respectful stuff so far. Oh, Nong-O's coming in hot, mate. I thought Takeru would be the one instigating the power, but it's Nong-O. Takeru is like an absolute buzzsaw. I've done a breakdown on him on the channel. He's one of my favourite fighters in kickboxing. Beautiful technique, aggressive, a lot of fun to watch. Nong-O can't miss with that jab though. Them straight punches just finding home every time. Takeru throwing the low kicks, getting his own jab going. Nong-O a little stumble there. They seem to be enjoying themselves though. Takeru has a smile on his face. Getting into the pocket to mix it up with the champ that is Nong-O. Well, former champion. Maybe Nong-O's thinking, you know what, I got blitzed by Haggerty, I got blown out the water in the first round. I need a different look, so I'm on a bit faster, so it's, you know, it's gonna throw a lot of hands. So maybe he's thinking, you know what, I'm gonna test myself a little bit against Takeru. Because this is probably harder. Well, this is harder than I usually see a Thai spar in their gym. It's usually a lot more playful and friendly. But it's still very controlled. There's still a lot of respect there. These boys are obviously, you know, well acquainted. I'm really enjoying it. There's a lot of good technique going on. It's a high pace. Nong-O's really getting to work with that jab. He's controlling the distance lovely. And Takeru is just like, as Takeru does, just trying to like high guard and find his way into the pocket where he's at his best with his blitz combinations and head and body boxing. It's Superstar there in the corner. So he's smiling. Oh, pop with a jab. Getting a bit heavier now, Takeru. But this is how sparring should be, especially with like high level guys. You ease into it, you know what I mean? You don't just start off full power. And these guys have shown each other enough respect. Now they've got a feel for each other and they start to elevate a little bit. Yeah, Takeru I don't even think has a mouthpiece in. He's just having the best time of his life. Look at him, smiling, headband on, jewellery. Nong-O using a hand trap there to guide himself out of the corner. Takeru is just relentless with that pressure. It's just how he fights. Is, you know, he's an in the pocket guy. Nong-O really controlling the range with the straight shots and the body kicks. Takeru's going with that low kick. He likes a calf kick as well, Takeru does. It is becoming a lot more popular in Japanese kickboxing. He's just chipping away there. Nong-O with punch combination. Takeru don't like that. Pushes him back, physically pushes him, comes in. Lovely body shot in the middle. Counter right hand as well to follow. This would be a very interesting fight. I'd love to see these guys actually have a fight. Because Nong-O can bang as well. It's not like he's just a technician. He's technical and he can punch. But Takeru just landed a lovely knee there. I saw him getting some work with Superstar on Instagram where Superstar was just adjusting how Takeru throws a knee. They call it like a bit of a K1 knee. Just comes up a little bit different. They don't seem to use the hips in the same way. It's not as like a long stabbing knee as what you'd see in Muay Thai. It's more like straight up. They're just exchanging now in the corner. This is lovely. Takeru actually getting his chain caught in his mouth. He's coming in now with some bombs. Nong-O caught on the ropes. That's where Takeru would stand his best chance, to counter Nong-O when he's on the ropes, as Nong-O kicks and he's on one leg, to then put some punches on the back of it. Starting to open up a little bit more, come with some more looping shots. That left hook to the body by Takeru was just money. Left hook lands strong on Nong-O. That was an interesting round. Takeru's got rid of the headband now, a little bit more serious. Let's see if he keeps the chain on for the entirety. Body kicks going in there from Nong-O. He uses that long guard and he kind of pushes against Takeru just to stop him from marching in as easily and control his hands, so he can't just let off with his punches as and when he chooses. But the high guard's essential. They still both need to rely on that high guard. Nong-O likes that right uppercut. He's got a beautiful knockout. I can't remember the fella he knocked out in one, but it was like a slip to the outside right uppercut, and he just snuck it in against Takeru a moment ago. Takeru now kind of like hands down, almost like inviting shots to then try and counter Nong-O as he opens up. If you've got the durability and the toughness, then you can have a style where you take one to land one. You know, if you're getting hit, the guy's at least one of his hands is away from his head, and that's an opportunity for you to land your own strike. Takeru going with the low kicks, that little calf kick there, that cheeky calf kick. As you can see though, the way Nong-O's stance is positioned, his shin is always going to be facing slightly out, that 45-degree angle, so he's never really going to catch the calf clean with it. And there's a risk that Takeru might injure himself if this was like a real fight without the shin pads on. Also, I will point out, these are high-level guys. Not that any of you guys listen to what I say. I ain't there to entertain you, but you must be careful with calf kicks in the gym, because the calf isn't really the same as a quad. It can get tight really easy, and if you blast your teammate in the calf, you've got a high likelihood you're going to hurt him, put him out of training, especially if you're running and kicking a lot. You Muay Thai guys will know the calf muscle gets tight. So I don't think you're going to make many friends if you go and start blasting your sparring partners with calf kicks. But we'll let Takeru off because he's elite. He's a bad man. Nong-O going for a little bit of low hands there, trying to utilise a little bit of head movement. See how he controls the head, and he just uses his hands to kind of position Takeru where he wants, to steer him off the ropes and out the corner. Lovely little lean back there by Nong-O. Pokes a right hand through, pops the head back at Takeru. Yeah, I love this, man. High-paced spar. This isn't something that you usually see in a Muay Thai gym. This is a kickboxing spar. The boys are going at it. No clinching. Oi, Nong-O with the head movement, but Takeru catching, landing through. He's swinging up a bit there. Nong-O ties him up, and then Takeru punch on the break, goes forward again. That's the end of the spar. Nong-O rubbing his face there, giving him a little head massage, as Thais do. They're just lovely people, aren't they? Thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you did too, even with my annoying voice over the top of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that was too hard? Do you think Takeru was taking a piss? Do you think Nong-O was just schooling him? Do you think Nong-O was going too hard? Or is that just how sparring should be? What do you reckon? Pro striking out. I'll catch you later.